Good morning, Apba fans and Apba golf fans. Today we have a good one. We got Royal McIlroy from Hollywood, County Down, Northern Ireland. Going to be golfing in Northern Ireland at the home of the 2025 Open Championship Royal Portrush golf course, Apba's Dunluce Road. I've been playing quite a few rounds here at this golf course the last couple of weeks, getting ready for the Open Championship. And today's turn is Rory, the #1 rated golfer back in 2014. He won two of the big tournaments that year. He won the Open Championship, the PGA Open in Valhalla, and then he won the Open Championship in Royal Liverpool. And today we'll see how we can do back in his home country of Northern Ireland. Take a quick look at Rory's card. I said he was the #1 golfer back in 2014. He won the 4 tournaments. Had an average score of 68.8. This card here, he has a woods average of 2 and irons of 2, so he is a long hitter. 53% he hits to the left and 47% he hits to the right. He has 4 momentums, 2 bounce backs, and he can shoot left and right. He has awesome shot making abilities both ways. So far I have played 5 rounds with different golfers on this golf course. And Jon Rahm, 2021 Jon Rahm, he lit it up. He shot us amazing 9 under par, 62. Jason Day was 3 under. Jordan Spieth was 2 under. Tiger Woods, I put him on the channel yesterday. He was 1 under. And Patrick Cantlay was 1 over. And today it's Roy McIlroy's turn to see where he will fit within the golfers here at the 2025 Open. I've been playing the same conditions for all the golfers in these rounds here, and that is we're going for hole location #1. The winds are moderate. They are type A winds, so some of the winds do get changed because of this course, and the fairways are normal, so getting just decent ball roll out there. So here we are on hole #1 on Dunluce Road. It's called Huey's. It is a par 4, 421 yards. And we got the pin location right in the middle of the green, a little bit left of the center. Let's shake for the wind on #1. 56 with the wind roll. 56 is a headwind, and it is a headwind, so that is the wind direction. So I got to hit the shot, then check for the wind. So he's going to stand at the tee box. He's going to pull out the 3-wood. He's going to just try to get the ball somewhere here in the middle. So Roy McIlroy, first shot, 3-wood from the tee. 63. 63 is a 31. 275. He hit this one hard. 275, L10. I'm going to roll 35 yards. Let's see what the headwind does. Headwind, 34. No wind effect on it. Let's see where that puts him. 275. Right down the middle. Left 10. And he rolls 35, so he's out to the 310-yard marker. What a nice 3-wood by Rory on the first shot here. So the second shot, he is short-sighted. He's 110 yards to the middle of the green. Deduct 10 yards from the flight. All second shots are not short approach shots. Looks like this one will be a -10 on it. So 110 yards. He does not have a sand wedge in his bag because he chose the 2-iron and the 3-iron. So he does not have a sand wedge in there. So what he is going to do, he's just going to hit an approach shot of 100. Let's see where that puts him. And there will not be any deduction. So second shot will be an approach shot. 35. 35 is a 2. Hits at 95. L5. Now we got to see if there's any headwind. And no headwind. So 95 yards. 15, 65, 75, 85, 95. Goes L5. So he is on the green in 2. And he has to go 15, 30, diagonal 50, minus 9, 41 foot away. So putting safe from 41 foot. $62. 62 is a 15. Misses it by 2 foot. We got 2 foot for a par. And he rolls in a 2-foot par. So after one hole here, in Northern Ireland, Rory McIlroy is even par. Hole number 2 here at Royal Portrush, home of the Open Championship. Giants Grave, 574-yard, par 5. Normal dogleg at the 265. Got to take 5 off the first shot and 5 off the second and third shots as long as they're not short approach shots. Shaking for the wind here on number 2. Wind roll is a 43. 43 is a headwind, minus 5. But actually we got headwind left. 5 yards. So I'm just going to go with the headwind on this one here. On the quartering wind, you can't drop lower than 5 yards. So we already know it's 5 yards, so he's just going to go headwind minus 5. And it's uphill, so it is another minus 5. He's going to grab a 3-wood. He's going to aim 5 to the left. In case he goes past here, maybe you can stay away from the bunkers here. Want to hit a far enough shot that I can reach the green, possibly in 2. So here we go. Rory McIlroy, 3-wood, off the tee, hole number 2. 52. 52 is a 23, and he's in some serious trouble. 245. L40. And I don't think it's in a roll at all. So 245, but we got to take off 10, and up 235, L40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He is going to get a little bit of roll. 25 is going to be cut down to 15, 5, 10, 15. So he is over in some serious rough here. And let's roll the dice and see what he has for a rough roll. 26, normal lie from the rough, so that helps out. But still, I'm going to check out. It says roll here prior to the shot for the position of his feet. Position of his feet is 26, so he has a very good lie out there in the rough. So let's see what club he's going to pull out of there. What he is going to do, he's going to pull out a 3-wood. And he's just going to hit it as far as he can. So second shot for Rory from the rough. 44. 44 is a 2. 250, L15, and rolls 30. So where is he going to end up? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 140, 240, there's 250, but we take off 5 for the headwind, take off 5 because it's uphill. He's going to go left 15, 5, 10, 15, and half a roll, he's going to roll 15, 5, 10, 15. So not too bad. He hit a long ways anyways. So his third shot from the rough, looks like he'd be close enough to hit an approach. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 65, 75, 85 yards. Approach shot, 85. And this one will not have, it will have some wind effect. It will have the -5 on the wind effect. So he's going to hit approach of 90. He's going to just stay a little bit left of the hole. So approach of 90. Let's see what he can do. 90 from the rough. 64. 64 is a 2. 85 L5. He's -5. Left 5. So 20, 35. -4, 31 foot away. So after actually hitting a pretty bad tee shot, 31 foot away, he's going to just leg it up there, just try to get it safe. 31 foot, this would be for birdie. 45 is a 17, 2 foot miss. So 2 foot to save his par. 13, 25, on hole number 2, McIlroy gets a par, and he's heading to hole number 3, and he's still even. Tee box on hole number 3 here on Dunluce Road. Islay is the name of the hole. It is the first of the par 3s. It's 177 yards to the middle of the green. It is a straight shot, and it is nice and level. There's no up or down on it. And we're shaking for the wind. The prevailing wind is crosswind left if there's any wind. The wind roll is a 21, so we have no wind here on hole number 3. Rory's going to pull out the 8-iron. 8-iron, his average is 165 on this one here, and that's what he needs is 165. So here we go. Rory going to try and make a move here on hole number 3. 33. 33 is a 1. It's at 175, L5, no roll. .175 L5. So I was hoping to get a little bit closer. He has 2 diagonals. That's 40 foot. 40 -6. 34 foot away. So once again, he's going to putt safely and just try to live to play another day here. So 34 footer, looking for the big roll. The snake eyes are a 66, he'll get the birdie. 45, 45 is a 17, 2 foot away from the hole. Walks in, taps into 2-footer, because we got a 52-21. And after 3 holes here at the Open Championship in Northern Ireland, Rory is still even par. Hole number 4 here at Royal Portrush Golf Course. Fred Daly's hole here, par 4, 479 yards. We have looks like a gentle dog leg at the 320. Let's shake for the wind. On hole number 4, wind roll, 23. So no wind effect here. Once again, Rory going to stand up there in the tee box with the 3-wood. Hopefully hit it far enough to get it past these deep bunkers here. And really don't want to go left at all. Got to stay away from the fence over here. So here we go. Rory teeing off on number 4 with a 3-wood. 54 is the 11. So he went left with it. At least he didn't go right. So 54 is an 11. 260, L30, 25. $260 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's not in the deep rough. He's in the normal rough. 25 is going to get cut down to 15 on the roll. 5, 10, 15. So Rory, another fairway missed. He's over in the rough. Got to shake the dice for the lie chart in the rough. 43. He does not have any scramble. So 43 with the grass, it'll be a +5 on the green. Now we have to shake for the position of his feet. 14, level. So the only effect will be is if he's on the green, it rolls an extra 5. Let's see how far he is away. 5, 10, 15, 215, 225 yards away from the rough. What kind of clubs is he going to hit from 225? The 4-iron to get him 220. So that's what he's going to hit. Actually get him 215. 4-iron to get him 215. And that'll get him more towards the middle of the green here. So that should be the perfect club here. 4-iron from the rough. .42. 42 is a 2. It's a 200. I got the bonus, so instead of going L10, I'll go L5. So 200, L5, 15. Looks like that should play pretty good. So he's 25 short of where he wanted to be. 10, 15, 20, 25. Go L5. He's going to roll 15. 5, 10, 15. So he is 30 foot. Plus we get the +5 because he's on the green. He's only 1 straight away. 15 minus the dice here. 15 minus 4, 11 foot away. What a tremendous second shot for Rory here on number 4, putting. He's going to go for this one. 11 footer. Has his first real chance at a birdie. And he is good through 18. Rory lines it up. And here's his putt. 23. 23 is a 21. He missed it by a foot. Walks in. Taps it in. And Rory, after the 4th hole, remains even par. Hole number 5 here on Dunluce Road. Par 4, 374 yards. Tee shot will go downhill 20 yards. And if it lands in the fairway, going to roll an extra 30. So we do have this severe dog leg out here in play. So let's shake for the wind. Hole number 5, we got to shake for the wind. Wind roll, 61. 61, crosswind left. It's actually going to be tailwind left. So the wind could play into this. Got to shake for the wind after the roll here. And we are going to aim 25 to the right. Hit a 5-wood. And hopefully you'll push him right back to the middle of the fairway. So 5-wood. Rory McIlroy off the tee. 15. 15's a 2. That's his average. 245. With the bonus, we're going to go R5 and 10. 245, R5, 10. we already started out 25, right? So 25, there's the 245. R5. I'm going to shake for the tailwind left. 52 on the tailwind left. 52 is a plus 10. So that'd be plus 5 and L5. And now what I like to do here, because I know I hit at 245, tailwind's going to be an extra 5, and he's going to get the extra 30. So altogether, he's going to go about 280 yards. And at the 280, and right now he's at 245, so he has to go an extra 35 yards. 10, 20, 30, 5. So there he is. What a shot he ended up with. He ended up in the fairway. Pretty much where I was hoping. So a second shot. And he can actually go at the pin if he wants, but he probably won't because I don't want to end up in the rough here. So he'll probably go maybe 5 to the right. So we got 5, 55, 65, 75, 85. Approach from 85. And we do not have any. The only thing we could have going for us is after I roll the dice, got to figure out the wind roll. So approach from 85 yards. See if he can get it close. 25, 25 on the A column is a 1. Plus 5, R5. So it goes 90, R5. Now we got to shake for the wind. Wind roll, 53. 53 on the tailwind left. It's a 10, so he's going to go back. He's going to go 5 to the left. So he is 1 straight away. 15. 15 minus 7. He has another shot here. He's in a putt. He's going to go for it. 8-footer. So this is another really good look at birdie here. And if he gets the birdie, he does have the 4 momentums he can start using. So he's really looking to get a birdie. And he's a 20 or lower. Rory for birdie. 65. 65's an 18. Hole number 5. Rory gets his first birdie. And he's going to hole number 6 at 1 under par. The second of the par 3s here on the front 9, number 6 here at Royal Portrush Golf Course. We are 185 yards away from the hole location, but it is uphill, so we got to take 15 yards off the flight of the tee shots. So he has to hit it 200 to get over the green, over to the red line, because the red line falls front, it'll roll backwards off the green. So let's shake the dice here to see what's happening for wind on number 6. 32, so no wind effect. That is huge on this one here. So Rory's going to pull out the 5-iron. He's in a 5-iron knockdown, and he's using his first momentum. So the 5-iron knockdown, his average is a 2. He's in it at 195, R5, and it's going to roll 5. So 195, 60, 70, 80, 195. But it's uphill, so we go back 15, 5, 10, 15. And he's R5. And it's going to roll 5. So he is right on the number 1 hole location. So we get 12 minus the 2 die here. 12 minus the 7. 5 foot away. So So Rory with an excellent chance here to go back-to-back birdies. So 5 foot away. He is good through 24. He lines it up. 5-footer, 55. He rolls in the 5-foot birdie here on number 6. And as Rory heads to number 7, he is now 2 under par. Hole number 7, Rory McIlroy, after back-to-back birdies, he's 2 under par. We got to shake the wind. For Curran Point, the par 5, 592-yard hole here. So it's reachable in 2, the wind roll. No wind effect here on number 7. So Rory's going to pull out the driver, and he's going to use another momentum. He has 4 momentum points he can use, so he's using the second one. Going to hit the driver, 280, R10, 30. And this is downhill a little bit, so we get an extra 10 yards flight on the tee shots. So 280 goes 290, goes R10, and rolls 30, 10, 20, 30. And there he is, 320 yards. Right in the middle of the fairway. What a nice drive by Rory. And let's see if he can reach it in 2. So back to the center line. It's only no penalty, so we got 5, 55, 65, 70, 270, 280 yards away from the hole location. We have no extra instructions on this one. So can he poke it out there 280 yards? If he hits his 3-wood, that would be 285. That could possibly put him off the back of the green. 265. No, it's only 255. If he hits the 5-wood, he's going to hit a 3-wood and see what happens. And hopefully he doesn't overdrive it. So second shot. 3-wood. Middle of the fairway. Rory McIlroy. 43. 43 is a 31. Oh, he smoked it. 275. L10. Looks like he may end up behind it. I'm going to roll a long ways. So it's a 275. So he's 5 short of his target here. Going left 10. 5, 10. And he's going to roll 35. 5, 10, 15. Rolls 20. And then it's going to cut in half. He has 15 left. And he rolls right back, and he's right back there in the rough. So not quite what he was looking for, but he's still not too bad off because he has an approach shot, and he's not short-sighted. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 yards away. Actually, we got to go to short side first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. "30 yards away from the approach shot." So he still has a chance here to get on and get in and possibly get a birdie. 30 yards away. Dice roll. 23. 23 is a 3 plus a 0. He puts it right on the spot. So 12 minus the 2 die. 12 minus 4. He has an 8-foot chance for a 3rd birdie in a row. Putting. Going for it. 8 foot. He is good through 20. Going for his 3rd straight birdie. Dice roll. 21. 21's a 20. He's good through 20. He rolls into 8-foot birdie putt here on number 7. And as Rory heads to number 8, he is 3 under par. He is on a roll. Hole number 8 here on Dunluce Road, otherwise known as Royal Portrush here in Northern Ireland. Rory, 3 birdies in a row, going to number 8. We have to do the wind roll on number 8. Wind roll, 31, no wind effect. And what he's going to do here, he's going to stand at the tee box with a 5-wood. And he's going to use another momentum. Instructions: deduct 5 yards from the flight of all the tee shots. So we got to take 5 off the tee shot, 5 wood with a 2-iron, 245, R5 with the bonus and 10. So he ends up hitting a 240 with the -5. R5 and rolls 10. So he is right at the 250 marker, right in the middle of the fairway. And let's see what he can do with his second shot. Looks like he's going to aim half the distance. He's going to aim 5 to the right, 5 to the left. He is not short-sighted. So go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 185, 175, 170 yards away on his second shot. Okay, 170 yards with his 2. So he hasn't hit a knockdown 7-iron. And that'll give him his distance he needs. Knockdown 7-iron. Here we go. He's getting aggressive with this one. 56 is a 16 on a knockdown shot. That could be pretty rough here. 145, L15, 5. So he is 25 short of where he wanted to be. 10, 25, L15, 5, 10, 15, and rolls 5. So not a very good second shot at all. Now we got to figure out what we want to do here on third shot. Do we just want to pull out? Looks like what we're going to do is pull out the approach. So let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Approach from 25. And he cannot work the ball. So approach at 25. To get on in 3. It's a big dice roll. 62. 62 is a 2. -5. So he's going to be 35, -7, 28 foot away to save his little string here going. He has a string of birdies. And now he's 28 foot away for a birdie. What's he going to do? 28 foot away. Let's check it out. 28. 5, 6s, and 7s. Looks like he only gets 1 extra. If he goes for it, he only has 1 extra chance. That'd be the 22. So he's just going to go safe on this one. Safe. So 28 foot. 32 is a 20. 2 foot away. 2 foot bogey attempt. Rolls in the 2 foot bogey. Oh, what a disappointing hole that one was. So 2 foot bogey, 28 footer. And so he is going to number 9. He's dropping back to 2 under par. 2014 season, Rory McIlroy standing on hole number 9 here in Northern Ireland, shaken for the wind. If there's any wind effect on number 9, dice roll 36. So no wind effect as we are using the moderate winds in type A. So he's 5 wood. He does have 2 bounce backs. Looking like he's going to use a bounce back after that very difficult bogey to take. So we got 245 with the bonus be R5 and then 10. That is with the 5 wood, teeing off with the 5 wood. So it's a 245, 35, 245. Deduct 5 from the flight of all second and subsequent shots. So he's going R5. He's got to go 10, 5, 10. So there he is, right at the 250 marker here. Second shot. Second shot, a little uphill. We got to take 5 off the second shot. And if he wants, he can go right at it. So let's see where we are. 25, 30, 180, 190 yards away. 190 right to the middle of the green, uphill. So he wants to hit about 190, maybe probably about 190, 195 is the maximum he wants to hit it. Because he does not want to go off the back. Looking like he is going to hit he's going to hit a 6-iron. 6-iron average would get him 190. Take off the 5, that's 185. Should put him pretty close to the pin. So here we go with the 6-iron. Second shot, middle of the fairway. 36. 36 is a 15. His irons are starting to let him down a little bit. 175, R20, and 5. So 175 minus the 5 because it's uphill, that's 170. His target was 190, so he's 20 short of his target. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to go right 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's going to roll 5. So he is off the side of the green here. Another non-green in regulation. So where does he want to put this one? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. From 25 away, let's check out the chart. 25 away, he gets to RL5, so he's going to go approach 25, and he's going to aim a little bit left of the hole. Third shot, trying to get up and down in 2. 54. Oh boy. 54 is a 19 on the approach. Minus 10 L5. Minus 10 L5. So he's 2 diagonals away. That's 40. 35 foot away. So putter, safe from 35 foot. And looking like Rory with a couple wayward iron shots. Could be looking at his second bogey in a row after a fine 3 birdie run. So he needs an 11 or a 66 as he's playing this one safe. 26, 18, missed it by 2 foot, 2 foot bogey. 54 is a 31 from 2 foot. He does get the, let's see, he got the P. Putt for par or higher is in, putt for birdie. So he is going to get the bogey. So he rolls in his bogey putt. And after 9, Rory is back to 1 under par. As Rory gets ready to make the turn and go to the back 9 here at Dunluce Road, we'll have a little recap of the front 9 here. Front 9, he was playing it pretty close to the best. In the first 4 holes, he was even par. And then he got a little string going there. He had 3 birdies in a row. Then the last 2 holes, a couple wayward iron shots, a couple back-to-back bogeys. And there he is, after the first 9, sitting at 1 under par. And out of the holes there, he was greens in regulation, he was 7 out of 9 greens in regulations. He was 5 out of 7. As far as fairways hit, he has 15 putts so far for a total made of 32 foot. So 35 minus 1 as Rory heads to the back 9 here in Northern Ireland. Hole number 10 here at Dunluce Road, the Himalayas, par 4, 447 yards. Severe dogleg at 320. Rory does have 1 momentum left and 1 bounce back left, so depending on the wind roll, he might be using a bounce back left here. So let's shake for the wind here on number 10. Wind roll 46. 46 is crosswind right +5, which actually gets switched over to tailwind left. I cannot go less than 5 on the tailwind left, so it's just going to be a tailwind +5. So the 2 shots will be a tailwind +5. So he's going to pull up the driver. He's going to use a bounce back. That'll be his last bounce back he has. He had 2 of them. So it'll be 280 with the bonus be R10. 280, R10. And he was going to roll 30. So it's a 280. Plus he gets the extra tailwind. So 285, R10. Just barely clears it. 10, 20, 30. And there he is. Nicely done. Middle of the fairway. 310 yards off the tee. And maybe he can make a big second shot and get on a roll here again. We got a little skinny green back here. Let's see what he can do. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 135, 145, 155 yards away. Plus the tailwind's going to push it an extra 5. So he wants to hit this one about 150. Just try to get close enough to somehow get a birdie here. So 150. He's going to hit the 9-iron. The 9-iron will get a 150. Then at the extra tailwind, 155. Be a perfect scenario. Let's just get his average. Let's get his 2. Second shot, 5-iron. 45. 45 is a 3. Hits at 150. L5. And if he lands on the green, there will be no roll. Let's see if he lands on the green. So he ends up 150. Plus the extra 5. So he hits a 155. Goes L5. And then he's in a roll 5. So he is not on in 2. It looks like maybe he can putt from the fringe. -35 -9, 26 foot away from the fringe. So putting it from the fringe, 26 foot. Got to go 1 column to the left because he's 1 square off. So 26. He's going to go safe from the 30 to 39. 24. is a 28. Missed it by 4 foot. Not a very good putt. So 4-footer to save par here on number 10. 62. He rolls into 4-foot par putt. And as he heads to number 11, Rory McIlroy remains 1 under par. Hole number 11 here at the Open Championship. Here's a par 4, 474 yards. We have a normal dog leg at 295. First shot's a little bit uphill. Got to deduct 5 off the first shot. And we have to shake for the wind here. The wind roll, 36. No wind effect on number 11. So what we're going to do here is stand right at the middle here, and he is going to hit a 3-wood. Next, if hit the driver. Driver goes 310. Now Rory's going to hit a driver. He's going to hit a driver 5 to the right. See if he can get it out there. Usually don't hit drivers unless I have a momentum or a bounce back, but he's going to hit the driver. So here we go. Come on, Rory. Nice, easy stroke right down the middle. 24. 24 is a 12. 265. R35. Not what he was looking for. So 265, it's a 260. He's already 5 to the right. R35, 10, 20, 35. And he is over there, buried in the deep rough. So the only way out here is a pitching wedge. And he's a buried lie. So here we go with the pitching wedge. Second shot from the rough. Pitching wedge. .53. 53 is a 5. It's at 125. R10. Rolls 5. Now we got to go with the buried lie chart on the RR. Buried lie, 44, minus 10 on the carry. So he hits it, instead of 125, he hits a 115. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 75, 100, 5, 10, 15. There's the 115 R10 and rolls 5. So he is 105 yards away. So he's going to hit an approach of 100. For all approach shots that are past the red line, it is not. For all second. Okay, so now we're going to go an approach from 100. See if he cannot get it close here to save save par here. Otherwise, he'd be back to even. Third shot. 31 is a 2. Minus 5 L5. Minus 5 L5. 2 diagonals away, that's 40. 32 foot. So nice to putt from 32 foot. And this one will be just a save par. And he's going to go safe again from 32 foot. He's an 11 or a 66. 62 is a 15. 1 foot miss. 1 foot for bogey. Rolls into 1 foot bogey. So all the awesome work he did, he is back to even par after 11. On the tee box at number 12 here in Northern Ireland on Dunluce Road, Rory McIlroy struggling away now. He was 3 under par for a little bit, and now he's back to even as he heads to number 12 here. And we got a shake for the wind here at number 12. Wind effect, 23. We have no wind effect here on number 12. Standing at the tee box. Looks like what he's going to do is he's going to hit a nice and easy 3-wood. And he's going to aim 10 to the right. 3-wood, 10 right. We got to add 10 to the, it is downhill a little bit, so we got to add 10 yards to the tee shot. As he's trying to rebuild his confidence, just try to get something back in the middle of the fairway. And maybe he can get on in 2 and get back to under par. Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is a 1, 275, L10, 25. So he started out R10. Hits a 275, goes the extra 10 for 285, comes back to the middle and rolls 25. So 310 yards right in the middle of the fairway. Nice shot for Rory McIlroy. So now we got 20 to the blue, 220, 210 yards away on the second shot. 210. No wind effect, no other instructions. So this one here, he just wants to hit a nice, comfortable 210 yards. And if he hits his 5-iron just right, that'll get him 205. So he's going to pull out the 5-iron. And he is going to work the ball 5 right. First time working the ball today. He does have an A for his working the ball, so we'll work the ball 5 to the right. 5-iron. Second shot on par 5 on Duvarin. 66. 66 is a 1. It's a 210, L5, and 5. Now he's trying to work the ball to the right. Dice roll, working the ball. 64. 64 is a 3. He's going to get a shot making. It's a +0, so he does work at 5 to the right. So 210 is what he wanted before the roll. The shot went 5 left. He came back to the 5 right. And he's going to roll 5. There he is. 35. With a straight and diagonal, 35 minus 12, 23 foot away. So putting, he's going to go for it, 23 foot. He actually has a shot here at eagle as he's on in 2 on the par 5. Can Rory make some noise with an eagle putt as he's going aggressively at it? 12 is a 22. 4 foot miss. 4 foot for birdie. He's good to 26. 42. 23. He does get the 4 foot birdie. And as he heads to number 13, Rory is back under par. I'm sure if you played much of the Apba golf, you probably have some golfers you typically do really well with that maybe aren't as good, and some golfers that you really struggle with that are supposed to be the best. And I have shot a couple good rounds with Rory McIlroy, but it seems like for the most part, me and Rory, yeah, we don't get along real well. And this is another case here. He's not horrible. He's under par, but he's not lighting up like I would have hoped. Tommy Fleet was a guy I used different times, and he actually golfs really well for me. So you just never know. Right now, par 3, 194 yards. Downhill, and if it lands on the green, it rolls another 5 yards, so it's going to roll a total of 15 yards. It's going to go a total of 15 extra if it's on the green. So we got a shake for the wind here on number 13. Wind roll, number 13, 55. 55 on the wind roll, hit shot and go under headwind, which is actually going to be tailwind left. That would be, could possibly help them out a little bit on this hole. You never know. So what we're looking at doing here, we're going to hit a 5-iron, knock down. If I hit the 5-iron, no, it was a 6-iron. Going to hit a 6-iron, knock down. So that'd be 185 plus the extra 15 would be 200 yards. It should put them right on. And maybe that will help with the wind effect. So here we go, 6-iron, knock down, and we get to use a momentum. His last momentum, his fourth momentum. So he's going to go 180 with a bonus of 0. I'm going to roll 5. And now we have to shake for the crosswind left. Crosswind left, we got a 44 on the crosswind left. It's a mild crosswind. So what's a +5? Actually, tailwind left. So the tailwind's going to push it. Actually, with the +5 being did a knockdown, there will be no wind effect on this one. So that turned out well. So it's a 180 in the air. Goes the extra 10 because it's a tee shot. The bonus, no left or right, it's going to roll 5. And the extra 5, because the next rolls an extra 5, that lands on the green. So there he is. One little straightaway. So 15 minus 2 die. 15 minus 6, 9-footer. So punting from 9 foot, Rory trying to go back to 2 under par in a very up and down kind of day. Can Rory rolling the birdie putt? He's good through 20. Dice roll. Good through 20. 52. 52's a 21. Oh, the disappointment. 52's a 21, so he misses it by about 6 inches. Goes in there and he taps in the 1 foot par putt. And as he heads to number 14, Rory, 1 under par. So on hole number 13, that was definitely the way me and Rory get together. He had that little short little putt there. He had a chance to get the birdie and couldn't do it. So here we are. We're on hole number 14. He's 1 under par. This is the causeway. Shaking for the wind on 14. The wind roll on 14 is a 42. 42 says tailwind +5. But actually it's going to go L5. Crosswind left 5. So he's going to hit a 3-wood. He's going to aim 5 to the right. Just try to get this thing back in the middle. And life is easy now because I used up all 4 momentums. I used up both the bounce backs. So now it's just straight up playing some golf here with Rory McIlroy to see if maybe he can get the 3 under and tie Rahm for the second low score of the tournament. No, it's not Rahm. Let's check that out. Second low. John Rahm shot to 62. Jason Day shot to 68. So that's what Rory's shooting for, to try and get at least 3 under where Jason Day is. So here we are, 3-wood, 5 to the right, 21. 21 is a 13. 245. L25. And rolls 25. Unless it's in the rough. So 245. Going to be right on the center line. As I was aiming 5 right, it came back to the 5 left. Now he's going left 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is in his buddy. He is in the deep rough. He's been there, I think, the 3rd time today he's been out there in the deep rough. He's going to pull out the pitching wedge and see if he can't hack it out of there. Pitching wedge, and then I got to use the buried lie chart. Very familiar with this routine here. From the rough, the pitching wedge. Second shot. 42. 42 is a 2. It's at 140 with the bonus L5 and rolls 5. $140 L5 rolls 5. Now we got to go to the buried lie chart. Buried lie 33 minus 5 carry. So he hits a 1. Second shot goes 135. So 5 to the center line, 10, 110, 135. Goes L5. Then the wind blows at L5, so he's just over it, just barely in the intermediate rough. So he's going to get the 5 roll. So he's just kind of sticking over there in the intermediate rough just a little bit. But he's within the 100 yards. So it will be an approach. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 away. So approach from 100. See if he wants to use the center line and go right at it. He's going to go right at it. No, he's gonna go center line approach, because if he goes at it, he's actually going to be 5 short of it. So he's going center line approach. 100. 53. 53 is a 2. Minus 5 L5. Minus 5 L5. 1 straightaway. 15. Actually, the wind's in a blow at 5 to the left. So 20. Minus 7. 13 foot away. So putting. Going for it. 13 foot. To try and get back to 2 under par. 13 footer. He's good through 18. Nice easy roll. Good look at it. Good through 18. 36 is a 24. 2 foot miss. Rory frustrated. His caddy's frustrated. 2 foot par putt. So as he heads to number 15, Rory McIlroy remains 1 under par. Hole number 15 is called Scaries. We got to deduct 5 from the tee shots, so it's a little bit uphill on the second shot. On the first shot, tee shots that land are rolling in a fairway past 295 add an extra 15 yards to the remaining roll. So that might change the way I'm thinking about this. With this dog leg and everything out here. 290, he's going to hit a 3-wood. Let's shake for the wind first. Wind roll on 15. The wind is going to be 43. 43 is headwind minus 5. That's actually going to be tailwind left. He's going left 5. So it's going to take a 5 to the left. He's going to hit a 3-wood. Straight shot 3-wood and just crush it and see how far he can get it out there. Three wood, he's an aim 10 to the right. I'm getting so unsure now. 15 to the right. T wood. He's going to go 15 right. With the 3-wood. $56 is a 14. 240, R25, 25. Was noted in the comments whenever I try to aim right, I roll the dice and normally goes further right, and this is the perfect example there. Double check, 56, 14, 240. So he's in at 235. He's already 15 to the right. He's going R25, but the wind's blowing 5 to the left, so he's going R20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, that's not too bad. And rolling 25, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that says I'm at 260, R35. So that was actually turned out. I'm surprised. Second shot. Add 10 to the second shot. So second shot is actually downhill. Let's see if he can get on in 2 here. Towards the back of the green. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 175, 185, 190. 190 downhill. And the wind's blowing a little bit to the left. So 190 downhill. Let's see what kind of club we can use. He only wants to hit it about 180. So he is going to hit a knockdown 7-iron. No, he's going to hit a straight up 7-iron. The knockdown shots are not working for me. So straight up 7-iron. And he's going to try and work the ball 10 to the right to offset the wind a little bit. So here we go, 7-iron. 43 with the 7-iron. 43 is a 3, 170, L5. Rolls 5, unless it's on the green, there's no roll at all. Now we working the ball with an iron. 51, 51's a 2. Working the ball, -5. So the working the ball doesn't work either. Actually -5, so he works at 5 to the right because he was trying to work at 10. -5, so 5 to the right. So hits a 170 plus the extra 10, 180, so he's 10 short of the whole location. Goes L5. Worked at 5 to the right. The wind goes 5 to the left. So there he is. He's on the green, so it will not roll. He is 2 diagonals away, so 40. 40 -6, 34 foot away. So he's in a putt safe from 34 foot. Let's see if we can somehow get a big dice roll, 11 or 66, and get a birdie. 23. 23 is a 21. 2-foot miss. 2-foot par putt. 2-foot par putt. He is good. So after 15 holes heading to 16, Rory McIlroy is 1 under par. Hole number 16, little par 3 called Calamity Corner. Thinking about this right here, Rory, he's kind of go with Tiger Woods. Last time I did a round of golf on here, I taped, Tiger Woods ended up 1 under, so Rory's kind of battling with Tiger Woods of the 2019 Tiger Woods. So we got a 3-iron. The whole location is 240 yards away, but we got to take 5 off because it is uphill a little bit. So he wants to hit probably 2, right around 240. He pulls out the 3-iron. The 3-iron will be about 230. And that's his choice of the club will be the 3-iron, but we got to shake for the wind here on Calamity Corner. Number 16, wind roll, 33, no wind effect. So Rory pulling out the 3-iron and just giving it a good old whack and see if he can't get it out here to the middle of the green. Taking 5 off the tee shots. 56. Using the wood. 56 is a 14. 200, R25, 20. Wayward shot again. So 200. Well, that's brutal. She only hits it 195. R25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And will not roll. So he is off in the deep rough. This shot here, the way I'm going to play the shot, which to me it makes sense. When I look at this, he's going to hole number 1. So he has a clear path of sight to hole number 1. So I am not going to say that he's behind the tree because going to hole number 1, he's not behind the tree. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Approach. 55 away. That'll be as a shot. He's going right at the hole. Approach 55. He's going right at it. 55 from the rough. Okay, all shots land in the rough, including deep rough, right to the center line, bounce 10 yards right. So he's actually another 10 yards away. Wow. So now we have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So either way, it's the same thing. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 yards away. Approach from 60. $51 is a 2, -5, R5, 1 diagonal away. That's 20, -7, 13 foot away. 4, to go for it for a 13-foot par. To stay at 1 under, Rory has to finally make a putt. 19 or lower. Dice roll. 45, 17. Rolls in the 13-foot par putt. Here on number 16, Calamity Jane. And he's in the head to the final 2 holes at 1 under par. Purgatory here, number 17. The hole is called Purgatory. It's a par 4, 408 yards. Gentle dogleg at the 265. Got to add 5 to the tee shot, so it's a little bit downhill. And we're shaking for the wind on number 17. Here's my wind roll. 17, 32, no wind effect. So Rory's just going to stand in the middle, and he's going to hit a 3-wood and see if he cannot hit a fairway, because he's been pretty wild with his wood shots. Can he hit it down the middle? 62. 62 is a 3. I think he did. 255, L10, 25. So downhill, so he hits a 260. L10, rolls 25. So he's up to the 285 mark. Nice tee shot for Rory. Now he has to hit another good shot right back to back here. We'll go center line. 5, 10, 15, 20, 120, 110 yards away. So 110. He's into the gap wedge, knockdown. Like I said earlier, he did not carry a sand wedge with him. It usually doesn't matter that much, but it sure did today. So gap wedge, knockdown. Second shot, 51. 51 is a 2. 130. R5 minus 5. So it's a 130. R5 minus 5. So he's 45 away. 45 minus 11. 34 foot. Putting safely from 34 foot. .51 is a 17, 2 foot short. Rolls in the 2-footer. And he's going to the final hole here in the Open. He is 1 under par. Right, coming up to the number 18 hole. So a good round of applause here by the crowd. Appreciate him. Because he's kind of a local guy. He's from Northern Ireland, and we're golfing in Northern Ireland. So what he's doing here, first we got to shake for the wind. See if we have any wind happening on 18. 34, so no wind effect. It is going to be downhill a little bit. It's going to go an extra 10 yards. He's going to pull out a 3-wood. He's going to aim 5 to the right. And see if he cannot put another one in the fairway. So 3-wood, 5 right. 12. 12 is a 21. 255. L45. This is looking pretty bad. Could get pretty close to the fence there. And he rolled 25. So 255. Extra 10 carries, so he hits a 265. 5 to the right, you got to go L45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And he's in a roll out of bounds. So out of bounds. Got a penalty shot. So he's got a penalty. He's going to come over here. He'd be hitting his third shot. Oh boy. Just terrible. I'm going to hit a normal shot from the RR. Going to check out his position of his feet. 62. Minus 10 carry. 5 left. I don't know if I do this right, but I'm not going to shake the dice to see what kind of rough he has, because he got to drop the ball a couple of times to kind of get a decent little shot there. So that's why I'm not shaking for his RR lie chart. Now we got to see if we get back to the middle of the green. 5, 10, 15, 215, 220 away. But he wants to hit at 230. 230 from the rough. What kind of club does he have? 230 from the rough. He's going to hit a 2-iron. So hitting his third shot. 21. Third shot, 21 is a 3. 205, R10, 20. So 205. Forgot to say how far that was, so we'll just add it up. 5, 10, 15. 215. There's the 205. It's going to go minus 10. Got to go L5. And he's going to roll 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that actually didn't turn out too bad, as he's only one straight away. 15 minus 3, 12 foot. So now he's standing on the green, going for a 12-foot par putt. That could be a tremendous comeback after hitting the ball out of bounds. Can he hit one big putt here to stay at 1 under par? He needs a 19 or lower. 19 or lower. 63 is a 26. Missed it by 3 foot. 3-footer for bogey. 26 rolls into 3-foot bogey. And that's where we are after an hour and a half of golf here at Royal Portrush. Rory ends up even par. Final recap here on Rory McIlroy here at Royal Portrush, home of the 2025 Open Championship. Rory, front 9. He was 1 under. The back 9, he was 1 over, so he ended up a par 71. He was even for the day. Greens in regulation, 11 out of 18. Fairways hit, 9 out of 14. He had 31 putts for a total of 64 foot of putts made, so not really very high. Front was the 35, the back was the 36, 71, even par. And we'll be back in a bit to show you the standings and where that puts Rory in my little open little championship tournament this week. Little update here on the 7 golfers that have golfed so far at the Open Championship here at the Royal Portrush Golf Course in Northern Ireland. Last guy to go, you just seen, was Rory McIlroy. He ended up with the 7 even par 71, 35 on the front side, 36 on the back side. He had a 71. And also, the other one that has golfed since last we spoke was Dustin Johnson. Dustin Johnson 2016. Dustin Johnson. He shot a 36 on the front, he shot a 35 on the back, and he also shot a 71. So the last 2 rounds of golf I played here at this golf course, both golfers have got a 71. So John Rahm, I can't imagine anybody coming close to the 62 that he shot a couple days ago. Jason Day at -3, it looks like he may finish 2nd place. You never know. I know that some of the other golfers I'm planning on using, I'm going to get 2024. Scotty Scheffler, want to get him out here. Want to get Xander Schauffele out here. And possibly the guy that won it back in 2019 at the Open Championship, Shane Lowry. I may try to get him out here too. I definitely want to tape the Scheffler round. And I may tape one other round here for the weekend. So that is it here from Bay City, Michigan, on the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network. Hope you enjoyed the golf so far and keep following along as I put more updates out here. You guys have a great open week here. We'll talk soon. Goodbye.